from you about your journey, your story. So I really appreciate it, man, for taking your time. Really, when I ask you, like, yo, like, I want to share your story. As so, I appreciate you, man, for taking your time for coming in.
Yeah, man. Thank you for inviting me. This is something I wanted to do always. I never done it.
For people that maybe because that have probably met you recently, and or maybe even saw you in that situation, like some of your darkest times, and maybe they kind of feel related. Um, I don't know if you maybe want to tell us, how you got to your lowest, how it was, how maybe was it like heartbreak, was it just like anything, you know what I mean, where you just
It's like when you're in a relationship, you're always eating good, eating out, going out to eat,
yeah,
and the person that you're with doesn't judge you. They love you for who you are.
yeah,
So then you feel comfortable, and
yeah.
then you don't notice that you're blind and you gain weight. You get me? And then I don't know, out of nowhere, it just clicked in my head, and I had to do a big change. And you know me since 2024 beginning till now. I lost 100 pounds, and the biggest I was 415, and now I'm at 315, and I keep going every day to the gym. My diet is really like strictly. I'm in a calorie deficit.
Yeah.
If you know your calorie deficit, that's how I maintain my weight and keep losing.
When you were at your lowest, you know, um, can you tell us what was going through your mind? Let's say, how your self-esteem, confidence, how were you feeling, to when you were at that stage of your life? How were you feeling emotionally about your life? How did that affect you
I was
mentally?
I was really lazy, sad. I wasn't confident at all, you know.
Yeah.
So it was really hard. And like this change now, it just didn't change me physically. It changed me mentally,
Yeah.
and I feel amazing.
When you say it changed me mentally, if you can describe it, how did I change you mentally? Now, how do you see life, or how do you see, maybe it's just about yourself and how, you know,
It just like it just changed me mentally. Like back then I was lazy. I
yeah,
didn't want to do nothing. I just go home, eat, and sleep. Go home, eat, and sleep. And now it's just like I feel weird if I don't go to the gym.
yeah.
I have It's something I have to do now. I love it. I love the gym, and I never thought I'd be saying these words that I love the gym.
Was there a eureka moment or a pivoting moment where you said, you know what? I'm gonna change my life. What motivated you, or what did you like? What was it that
I'm still trying to like figure that out. Like what clicked because I sit down now and I look back and I'm like I can't believe I came this far. Like I thought I was gonna go and then give up and a lot of has to do with like the beautiful comments and social media. My friends at work, family, they say, "Oh, you're looking good." You're taking pictures, and then you go back to your old pictures, and you see a big change. You're like, "That's a big change." And then the hard part is starting to do it. And then when you start seeing results, you'll love yourself more. You'll be so confident, and and that's what really motivates me now.
yeah. But so where did you get help? Do you ever like you've been doing everything yourself? Did you find some help like you were to because I remember I wanted to change my like my diet, my health, and I was trying to figure it out, and it was like, what do I start? And like,
Yeah.
how
So sorry to interrupt. Yeah. So I started the gym. That was
yeah.
a New Year resolution that everybody has. I want to
Yeah.
go to the gym. Go to the gym. So I said that. Sat with my doctor and told him I'm gonna take it serious this time because I was so close to do the surgery, the bypass. I already had the manual. I was going to the classes. I was so close to just say take the easy way out and do the surgery.
Yeah.
And my doctor said, if you're really gonna take it serious, there's this injections, Zepbound. So I'm taking Zepbound now. You injection in your stomach once a week, and it like kills the appetite. Yeah, you get some side effects. but it helps with that. You know, you can't just take the shot and wait for the shot to do its magic. You gotta put from your part. You gotta eat healthy,
Yeah.
stay active, and I've been doing that ever since.
And how is your diet look like? You know, maybe someone that's like saying, you know, we're still in January, right?
Yeah.
And someone is like watching you. They're gonna watch you, and they're saying, you know what, you motivated me. I'm gonna start doing this. Where do I start? What should I eat? What do you? How is your meal? Like maybe you want to speak a little bit so people can have an idea. And
Well, so what I could tell them to do is, I have this app where you put your height, your weight, and your weight goal,
yeah,
and it tells you how many calories you need to intake per day from whatever your height and weight is. So for an example, my height and my weight, I have to put 3,000 calories in my system every day. So you get breakfast, you take a picture, you know, you could edit it because some foods are different.
yeah,
It won't be accurate. And they'll tell you how much calories is for that meal.
okay,
And then so you do that for lunch, dinner, any snack you do, you take a picture and they'll tell you. So I do that. I have breakfast and lunch.
hmm,
Sometimes I don't even eat dinner. Maybe I have a banana or something because the shot, you know, the appetite is down. So you take a picture, it'll tell you your calories, and it'll tell you if you passed your calories or if you didn't. So mine says minus 3,000 calories I have to intake per day.
okay,
But now with my diet, you know, I eat some scrambled eggs with strawberries. That's
yeah,
like 400 calories. So imagine that. And before I used to two sandwiches from Dunkin's and a large coffee. That's already 1,000 calories.
yeah.
And then I eat my lunch, rice and pork chops. That's already like another 1,000.
Like it's good to know, like you know, like yeah, what you're sharing to keep that
Yeah.
in mind, the calories
The
because
calorie
yeah,
deficit
yeah,
is the way to go. And
yeah,
obviously exercise if you want to lose weight.
definitely, yeah.
Definitely.
But you
But
know,
like I said, it's not. Yes, it's somewhat motivation, but the motivation is not always there.
yeah, yeah,
It's really the dedication.
yeah. And I heard like
You gotta be really determined.
and it is at times where you don't want the most. That's when it's like you have to stay. It's not whether you when you like it. Oh, okay, no. It's like the when you don't like it, that's where you have to like persist and at least how that's how that's how I learn and that's how I know for me that it's those times where you like have to stay, and have that discipline because there's times where like you just sigh or you just don't want to do it, but you have to be disciplined and do
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
yeah. I learned that the hard way, and I sit back and I'm like, wow, I used to eat.
Yeah.
Sometimes you eat with your eyes. Like, I just got out of work. I want something
Yeah.
fast. I'll be like, let me get 3 McChickens, and I'll finish the 3 McChickens. Now I eat like one, and I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
I don't even get to the fries, but I don't eat McDonald's like that no more.
So you just keep a diet, or do you take any supplements or anything like proteins, or how does
Yeah,
it
yeah.
depend on the people too?
Like that app, it
Yeah.
tells you how many carbs, how much protein you need to put.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I make my shakes sometimes, my protein shakes. And yeah.
You think how important is it to be fit? Because I feel like it's being losing weight or being fit. It's not about just looking good. It's like also having your health. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
health, mentally and physically. And how do you think what I mean? The importance of just
Yeah, like I said, like I made this change mostly because of
Yeah.
my health. I had sleep apnea. I couldn't even watch a movie for 5 minutes because I was already snoring.
yeah,
I was
Wow.
going to work, and I would like doze off, and
yeah,
either I will kill somebody or kill myself, And I said, no, I gotta do a change. So it was, mostly my change was because of my health issue, and I want to look good now.
How do you feel now? Like
I
your
feel
confidence and
Amazing. I feel so
Yeah.
like I sit down and I look at myself
yeah,
in the mirror and I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this.
yeah.
You see your muscles poking and stuff, and you want to keep going.
But also like it helps you mentally because I remember when I like after after COVID. I would, or even before that, sometimes I remember when I would just come like from work. All I wanted to do was buy food and watch TV and sleep. I didn't care about my health, you know. I
was the
mean, it's
same
like I
way.
feel like maybe there's like young kids like that right now. It's like, you know, like it will catch up eventually.
It was.
Yeah, it will catch up.
Yeah, and you know that's the thing. Like this journey, I also want to like make the people see it,
Yeah,
so it motivates them. Cause that was me. You know, I would look at videos and see people working out and looking good and see the process, and I'm like, damn, I want to get like that. I
yeah,
want to do that.
yeah,
And that's why I'm always posting on social media my workouts like
yeah,
Monday through Friday. Sometimes I go Saturday, so people see it. And I have got feedback from people, messages like,
yeah.
"Oh my God, you're doing amazing. I want to do the same thing. What are you doing? Can you explain to me like how the app works? I want to get on that level." And I'm like, "Yes, yes." I give the information back, and I want to help others. And if I see somebody big, fat, I want to approach them kindly and tell them like I was.
But that's good though. Like you inspiring people. That's good that you know, in a way that you. I'm was really happy that you came here and shared that with us because you know the value of being healthy, man. Like really.
And also throughout this journey, you know, the best thing to do is take a lot of pictures
Yeah. To keep.
because you go back
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you're like, no way. I look back at some videos that I went on vacation with my boy,
Yeah.
and yo, like my cheeks are big. I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't believe I was that big. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm so happy, bro. Like nothing's gonna stop me, or no one's gonna stop me, bro. I'm gonna keep pushing, you know, hard.
I want to ask you this: if happiness was a list of ingredients, um, what is missing from your list of ingredients that would make you perfectly happy?
You got me there. I don't really, I don't really
What do
know.
you think is you're missing? You know, if your happiness was a list of ingredients, what do you think is missing from your recipe?
Like I'm happy right now, how I am. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not missing nothing right now. The only thing, yeah, you know, I'm working hard right now because actually, yeah, there's one thing that will make me happy
Yeah.
is to own my own house. You know,
Yeah.
and then and it's coming. I'm working on it. You know,
How do you stay grounded, man? Like because it's easy to fall, you know, out of grace. It's easy to fall into um from any bad habit, and into like how bad influence around us. It's so easy. How do you stay grounded, man? Like in life, like is this someone like motivates you, or life that or lessons you have learned? How do you stay grounded, or is there?
I'm always been a person that if I want something, I work for it, and that's what I'm doing. You know, I don't let no
Yeah.
distractions get to me. I'm just straight on. You know,
And I ask this because you know how the way life is with social media, and for me, social media is a status war zone where you constantly comparing yourself. You know, you constantly like, oh, I don't have this, I must have this. This he has this, and so instinctively, it's like you know, you feel like you're behind. Instinctively, you feel like you're missing something, but you're not because we're comparing ourselves on social media. So like how do you stay like that? Maybe I'm going back to the same question, but like you know what I mean. Like how do you like?
I don't know, cause that's never been my thing. You know,
Yeah.
like if I see somebody has something, it's not me gonna compare myself or try to get to that level. You know, God has His timing. You know, if somebody has a house, you know, my time is coming. I'm
Yeah.
not just gonna do it because somebody has it.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, yes, social media has got me to like see people like
Mm.
what I'm doing. You know, if you see a guy posting a video every day and he's looking good, you know, throughout his journey, and you want to do that.
Yeah.
It's like he's motivated. It's a motivation. But like materialistic stuff like that, that never got to me. You know,
Yeah.
I'm really humble when it comes to that.
Like at this point of your life, what drives you? You know,
Like what drives me?
what drives you? Yeah, what keeps you going and saying, like, or actually, like maybe like who inspires? Is there someone that inspires you, or someone that you look up to, or like or just I don't know.
There's a lot of people I follow
Yeah,
on social media that have gone through what I'm going through, and they have done it. So I feel like that's what motivates me, and I want to look good. Feel amazing right now, and I felt like I already did the hard part, which was starting and like dedication, and I feel like now I'm in the. It should be easy from here on, because I don't let no distractions get to me.
yeah. You seem really like, you know, confident. You always seem happy. Can you tell us the opposite? How about us? How was it like maybe like 8 years ago?
Years ago,
Yeah.
it was just like eating good,
Yeah.
drinking. I was drinking a lot of beer. Beer gets you bloated,
Yeah. Wow.
and I wasn't really like I was blind.
Yeah.
I thought I was okay, and then
Blind. Yeah. Wow. It's because sometimes when we're in that situation, we don't see, like that. Like, oh, sometimes we can become arrogant. We can become like, oh, like, nah, I'm good.
I used to get offended. Like my my grandparents would be like, "Oh, you're getting too big." My grandma would remind me like, "Hey, you're big. Do something," and I would get offended. I feel like a brand new person, bro.
Yeah.
Same name, but like brand new.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know what clicked. I'm still like, it's just I did it and I'm doing it and I'm gonna continue to do it.
I'm really happy to hear that, man. Really, really, really happy for you because I know you for a while. And then we lost contact, and then but now I didn't even know the journey that you went through. And then when I met you, like, and then you said this, and then it's
Yeah,
like,
we saw each other at
yeah,
the gym. I
yeah,
couldn't believe
yeah.
it was you.
Oh, like, yeah, I was happy to see you.
Last
And
time
then
I
now,
remind,
yeah,
last time I saw you was with the mohawk.
yeah, I know, right? Yeah, even in high school, I was a little bit overweight too. But I'm really happy for you, man.
Thank
Really.
you, bro.
Maybe two things that you're thankful for, that you're thankful just in general, that you're thankful for, now that from what you have gone through, what you have learned, and two, three things that you're thankful for.
I'm thankful for this change I'm doing, and I'm thankful for God giving me health,
Mm.
and I'm happy, bro. Like I don't know what to say because I'm like so
Yeah.
happy.
You mentioned God.
Okay.
Um, do you have you been a believer before? Have we have you do you believe in him?
I
You
believe
think-
in God,
in God?
but if you're asking me like if I go to church,
Yeah.
I don't. I don't go like how I go sometimes,
Yeah.
but it's not like every weekend.
Yeah. Do you think there's a dimension of I'm a believer. I'm a Christian,
Yeah.
and I know there's a side where the world doesn't get to see until they give a chance, until they open up and say, Jesus, I need you, right?
Mhm.
And we don't give ourselves a chance because we're enjoying the world. We're like the pleasures and all whatever it is, right? Or just maybe we didn't get the chance to. But I know there's a side that I have experienced in my life. There's a side where I know the joy that none of the materials can fill me up.
Yeah.
And do you think there's a side where you still, maybe you're considered that that you think that you're still missing, the spiritual meaning?
I believe in God.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to go to church.
Yeah.
But it's not something I would just do it because it has to come out of me. Like,
Yeah. So it's like you're waiting for the right moment.
maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, you did invite me to church, so I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
you one day.
No, I really do want you to visit us one day, man. It's for me, it changed my life.
I did.
It did. It gave me meaning. It gave me hope. It gave me purpose. It gave me identity. And I'm the reason. It's the reason why I'm here and speaking in front of you here. because I would have never seen myself here, and even like to think back, how I was lost, like identity or just confidence or just being myself or just nothing of this that you maybe I'm here trying to and I'm improving, I'm growing, I'm a student of life, learning from people, learning from leaders, learning from people like you, learning from anyone, even from kids, and I'm still learning. But when I think about myself back then, it's just like the things, and that's why I wanted to share that with you, because I feel like this things like, because I'm really happy at the state where you are in life, you being healthy, and how you're what I mean, want to inspire others,
Yeah.
and so that's why I wanted to that's why I ask you, but yeah, I really hope you can visit us, and or maybe just not the place I go to, the church, um, but maybe you can another time where someone invites you, just
Yeah.
not hold back. I really want
I know you
leave that.
invited me, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with you.
So I want to leave that with you, that that don't hold back. Just don't wait till the right moment. There's no right
Yeah,
moment.
There's no right
There's no
moment.
right moment. But what is one lesson you have learned in life? One, maybe a mistake from a mistake or anything. One lesson that you have learned that you want to share with us. Any?
Like, one thing I have learned is to know your worth. You know what you're worth.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody take advantage of you.
Anything that you're looking for this year? That you.
What I'm looking forward for this year is keep working hard, uh, and lose more pounds. I lost 100.
Yeah.
I want to go for 100 more.
How do you see yourself from here? If someone asks you, come see, they ask you, Douglas, what's your passion? What's your vision? For the next maybe 3 years at least.
My vision in 3 years, in my house,
Your house.
in una hamaca with a 6-pack.
There you go. That's what we all want, a 6-pack.
A 6-pack of beers.
Yeah, maybe visit our country at some point.
Yeah, I was actually in Guatemala in September,
Oh, you were?
and I did workouts over there.
Yeah,
I was working out there where you see the volcano in the back.
yeah. I'm looking forward to that, man. I
Yeah.
can't wait.
It's beautiful, the motherland.
Yeah. Any goals that you have right now for this year specifically?
This
New
year,
Year's resolution?
yeah, this year specifically is like keep working hard, so I could get my home.
Yeah.
I want to be a homeowner, and then when you're a homeowner, you could do anything you want. And first thing I want to do is make the basement as a gym,
All right, that's exciting.
and then
That's
I'll
something
invite
to
you
look
over to
into.
work out.
Yeah, definitely, man. Because it gets packed at the gym sometimes, and I'm
yeah.
like, I had to wait, and
Especially the new year, everybody's New Year resolution is gym. I want to lose weight,
yeah,
and I mean people give up
yeah,
because I was one of them back in 2023. I'm like, yeah, this is my resolution.
yeah.
3 weeks in, stop.
Yeah, yeah. It's so easy to give. Like the thing is, we want to see the results quick. We want the results like give me 3 months. I want to see this.
I learned that the hard way, bro.
Yeah. If any final message that you wanna give, the people your age, that you have come to know, that you have come to learn, but you wanna get it across, that you want them to know. Any message, any positive message that you wanna give them?
Yeah, what I want to leave this message is don't wait until you have health issues or life-threatening issues that you need to go to the gym and lose weight,
Yeah.
Do it now. Do it now. That was the best thing I could have done, Nobody told me that.
Yeah.
I figured it out myself, After I was going through the health issues, the accident with the sleep apnea, I'm like, no way. I can't keep being like this. So what I could tell them is if I could do it, they could do it.
Yeah.
Anything is possible. When you put your mind that you want something, you got to do it.
Right. Douglas, thank you so much for coming in. Once again, I'm just really happy for you, for your journey, for your transformation. thank you for coming in and bring this message to the people about the value of being, just being healthy, and sharing with us your story. Just open up a little bit, just being vulnerable enough just to, share your story. So I want to thank you, man, and really, and
Thank you for having me. This is something I always want to do. It's my first time, so I was kind of nervous. So.
yeah,
But this is me, talking out of
no,
my
yeah,
chest.
yeah.
This-
No, I appreciate that because even me. I'm not used to the cameras. I'm not used to like when I started, considering this or saying and I'm like, how am I gonna do this? Something like that. You know what I mean? And but here we are, and now you also, how you say you feeling nervous. So.
Yeah, I was nervous, but it's something I always wanted to do.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
want this to motivate others.
Yeah, yeah.
And if anybody ever wants to talk to me, they could reach me out. Dleivas, I'm everywhere.
Okay.
Facebook, IG, TikTok.
And you're a photographer too, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm a
So
photographer.
So make sure you guys follow him, for any photo sessions, any events.
Any events, anything.
Yeah, yeah. No, but thank you again, Douglas, really. And I really, wish you the best. And I can't wait. Maybe we can have you at the end of the year to see how more transformation that you have accomplished by the end of the year. So we're looking forward to have you again, man. So thank you.
All right, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.